Michal Boni is the Minister for Administration and Digitization. And I Googled how many countries have a Minister for Digitization. I saw there's one in Australia,
Yeah.
there's one in France, and there's one here. And that's a statement. If anything if a title is a statement, that's one. The government is serious about digitization. So let's hear about it. Mr. Boni, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, I think that we are serious, and all people in Poland understand what kind of changes in every dimensions of our life internet is making. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, dear friends, welcome to Warsaw at this event, which is a great opportunity for our Visegrad countries at the area which is fundamental for the future. So try to be more open, more collaborative, to build our digital Visegrad cooperation, as it is in the digital economy. If we want to be much more innovative and use all new technologies for development, we should firstly understand the context. In 1 minute in the internet, we have nearly 700,000 search queries, 170 million emails are sent, and over 600 new videos we can see on YouTube. One of the good examples of what is going on is what happened in Poland 2 days ago. 2 days ago, YouTube users learned that they can watch old Polish movies. It is a real breakthrough, respecting copyright and openness for simple access for everybody. I would like to thank all partners for this kind of agreement. But look at the most popular device of our times. All types of smartphones allow us now for relaxation in 60% of time, planning activities, managing life needs and shopping in 30%, and interacting with other people in 19%. This is the context which we need to understand. I repeat, if we want to be much more innovative, we, secondly, should activate the innovation factors. What kind of factors we should activate for creative and innovative economy? It is, of course, high quality of education on all levels, brokering between research and business, innovative mentality among business, infrastructure development, including telecoms and internet access. But in addition, we should use information, data, open public resources for new business opportunities, and build the background for e-government. In Visegrad countries, we have two possibilities for turbochargers. First is connected with social aspirations of our societies, especially of young generation, which means have some goods for better life. And second, which is connected with possible digital impetus, means use all modern ways for better fun life, first of all, digital, and I think that we should remember about it. For innovation, and it is third point, we should support the growth of internet economy. But the new approach is needed, which means it is no longer about ICT sector development, but it is about ICT development in every sector. In that case, fast average growth of internet economy in Visegrad countries, as we can see, will be joined with internet economy growth as share of GDP, as we can see in UK, for example. Some information about Polish ICT potential, because proper use of human ICT potential is so important for innovation, and that is fourth factor. 15,000 students graduate with a degree in computer science in our country. Polish students and programmers are one of the best all over the world. Gaming industry in Poland grew by 61% in 2012, faster than the world average, 10%. And Wikipedia will soon have 1 million Polish entries. We are 8th in the world. The world is changing. Economy is changing. People are changing. Responding to those phenomena, we should, as I mentioned earlier, firstly, understand the context. Secondly, activate all innovation factors. Thirdly, support the new approach, ICT in every sector of economy and life. Fourthly, use the human ICT potential of our countries. And fifthly, define the new role of government in a changing world. Understanding that our mission as a government is, as usual, to serve citizens. We want to harness power of digitization to promote a more open government, inclusive digital society, innovative digital economy and administration more adapted to the needs of citizens. But how government could catch up digital economies and digital societies? In Poland, we see that task in the following way. We indicate 3 pillars of digitization. First is focused on increasing internet accessibility, infrastructure development with the goal access to fast broadband internet over 30 megabits per second for everybody in 2020. Second pillar is focused on increasing need for internet use by content development. And third is focused on increasing digital skills in society. Implementation of these 3 pillars will meaningfully impact on economic development. That's true. And this model of digital Poland development is a background for our operational program, Digital Poland, which we will have in perspective 2014-2020 using structural funds from European Union. But thinking about content development, we are discussing about the formula Government 2.0. Responding to the challenges, we decided to strengthen the coordination of governmental ICT projects and prepared program for integrated informatization of state. This program is based on logical and effective flow of information, processes orientation, transparency and clarity of contracting, technological neutrality, and first of all, orientation on users, which means citizens' needs at the center of public policies, citizens as source of knowledge and solution co-creation, opening public data, reuse for business, culture, and educational innovations. This is essential for our activities. Now, look at this chart. It gives us the idea of open government, which is important for defining the role of government under digital changes. Why it is so crucial? This triangle model is supporting three values: citizens' possible involvement, transparency of the decision-making processes, and growing state government efficiency and effectiveness. To implement this, we need access to information, digital administration, and online consultations. And as a result, we have added value in the form of participatory democracy and citizens as a source of knowledge. It is very interesting to compare open government model with smart government idea. Look at the right line. How opening public resources can support shared economy and shared economy state. Look at the central column. How digitization of state services creates, by some tools, by some activities, by some measures, state 2.0 plus. And look at the left line. How simplification of public services, also focused on privacy and personal data protection, can design optimum state tailored to citizens' need. But let me emphasize that smart government is possible only by clever use of digital tools. Many times I expressed that the new model of digital world, open and smart government, can support innovation by increasing role of communication. In addition, communication really breaks social walls. But communication also builds social trust. This is the best way for sustainability between open government opportunities, trust, effectiveness, citizens' needs, freedom, access, privacy, and economic drivers, simple rules of health market. It is obvious that in the context of this digital revolution, we need new competences adjusted to 21st century. Look only at the competence work in noise. Sometimes it is crucial to find among millions some proper, true info. Coming back to the key problem, freedom. We want, as a Poland, to promote open and free internet on international fora. Poland was one of the first countries to run open consultations of the new international telecommunications regulations last year. And we actively defended freedom of internet during the WCIT 12 conference in Dubai in December 2012. So it means we didn't sign this treaty because we prefer freedom. We prefer freedom. The reverse side, that kind of freedom is protection, data and privacy protection. Poland is a leader of the public debate about the new EU regulation on data protection. The new regulation should balance protection of privacy and needs of internet economy. We believe that there should be an explicit consent for processing personal data. We want a broad definition of personal data and a risk-based approach. We want to encourage other EU countries to set a high standard for data protection, and we want to have harmonized digital single market in Europe, which helps outside companies, global companies, also Google, to adjust to European standards at that area. Why the new, clever, smart solutions for processing data are so important? Look at this chart made by OECD experts. The result of data collection and analytics is not only knowledge, but also data-driven decisions. I would like to express better decisions. Knowledge and data-driven decisions in the business and public sector create added value. But the equilibrium between citizens' needs of privacy protection and the legal framework for processing data by explicit consent of citizens is the real fundament for the future. New technologies, all we know, create a situation that all products and services become social, become really social. And considering this phenomenon, we should remember about the threat in our countries, the threat of e-exclusion. In Poland, digital gap exists. Over 70% of citizens over 50 don't use internet. So we started a special project, Lighthouse Keepers, a bottom-up project run with an NGO. Volunteers are trained to give computer classes to senior citizens in their local communities. So far, Lighthouse Keepers gave over 1,500 hours of classes to almost 7,000 senior citizens. These educational programs will be continued in our new Digital Poland operational program. This is our experience as we are sitting here, the digital revolution. What is the characteristic of this revolution? Remember, the full impact of Gutenberg revolution was seen from 15th century to 18th century. The wide impact of internet revolution is seen for last 20 years. How fast, how deep, how meaningful. We have the new model of economy and opportunities for the development with digital added value. But there are some critical points, critical values, and we should take into consideration these problems. Freedom, how to see freedom, how to see the role and the needs of individuals. Privacy, how to protect privacy and not resist, not to create barriers for internet business development. How to understand and develop networking. This is a new model of society. How to support full accessibility. How to respect the intellectual property rights balanced with common access. And how to build the conditions for security, because we also need security at the internet, but out of the Big Brother model. For those challenges we face too, we should find the answers. It's better to make it together among Visegrad countries and among all partners using multi-stakeholders fora. And this is the purpose of that meeting. Thank you very much for your attention.